All right, let's talk about a huge question that so many entrepreneurs are facing right now. How in the world do you handle the business and tax rules for both Pakistan and the United States? Today, we're going to break down how a company called Pak Taxation is tackling this head-on, offering all the solutions you need all under one roof. Let's get into it.
So you've got that entrepreneurial spark, and you're staring at this exact question. Where do I plant my flag? Do I build a solid foundation here in Pakistan, or do I go for it and jump into that massive American market? It's a huge decision, and honestly, it's probably the very reason you're watching this right now. But here's a thought. What if it's not an either-or situation? What if you could actually bridge the gap between both? Just imagine having one single partner you trust, who knows the ins and outs of both countries for you. That's the whole idea here. One team for two completely different but powerful markets.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about building that strong foundation right here in Pakistan. Because getting the start right, well, that's absolutely crucial for any kind of long-term success. And these services are designed to do exactly that.
You know, every great business starts with the right legal blueprint. For instance, if you're flying solo, a sole proprietorship is usually the easiest way to get off the ground. Got a co-founder? A partnership makes your collaboration official. And when you're ready to really grow, a private limited company gives you way more protection and credibility. The key takeaway? You've got to choose the right path from day one. Now, this right here, think of this as the engine room of your business. It's not just about getting started, it's about keeping things running smoothly and, legally. We're talking about the essentials, like your corporate filings with the SECP or handling notices from the FBR, the Federal Board of Revenue. Taking care of this stuff, plus your tax returns and trademarks, isn't just paperwork. It's the very foundation that keeps your business safe and sound. Okay, so your foundation in Pakistan is rock solid. Now what about that bigger, global ambition? Let's switch gears and look at your gateway to the biggest economy in the world, the United States.
And this is where you can really see the parallel, right? Just like you need to master the rules of the SECP and FBR in Pakistan, you need an expert who's just as good at navigating the US system. That means everything from setting up your LLC, your limited liability company, to getting your IIN, which is basically your business's federal tax ID number. It's the same focus on getting it right, just in a different playground.
So this is basically your US launch checklist. It starts with the absolute must-haves, forming that LLC and getting a registered agent, which is a legal requirement. Then you get that critical tax ID, the EIN, and even help opening a US bank account. It also covers the newer stuff, like the BOI filing, and even tax registrations like a PTIN or ITIN if you need one. The goal here is to tick every single box so you can start clean.
And this part is so important. You're not just handed a package and wished good luck. This is all about personalized one-on-one help. Got a question about a confusing form? Not sure what the next step is? It means there's someone right there ready to walk you through it every step of the way.
So when you bring it all together, what is the big advantage here? What makes this dual market approach the right fit for your journey? Let's break down those core strengths.
This quote just nails it. It's not just about knowing the laws. It's about understanding the culture, the unwritten rules, the whole business landscape of both places. That kind of deep, real-world understanding is what lets a business operate seamlessly across borders.
And here it is, laid out plain and simple. First, you've got the deep expertise in two very complex systems. Second, a rock-solid focus on compliance so you can operate without looking over your shoulder. And third, that personalized guidance that makes sure you never feel like you're going it alone. These three pillars, they're the whole foundation of the partnership.
Look, you have the vision. You've got the drive. Now it's just about turning that vision into a real, functioning business. It's time to kickstart that growth journey and finally take that next step.
And at the end of the day, this is the mission that drives everything. It's about simplifying all the complex stuff in business so that you are empowered to actually grow. It's about clearing the hurdles so you can focus on what you're best at.
So really, what's stopping you from building that business in Pakistan or taking that leap into the US? Your journey starts with a simple conversation. All the contact info is right here on your screen. Why not reach out today and start building that global future you've been thinking about?